Come. 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 Let's go. We missed sunrise. Oh boy. Push the button too many times. Alright, now we're recording. 6:46. Sunrise was at 6:43. Sunset's at 6:39. It's almost 12 hours of sunlight. And it's starting to rain. 31 degrees, so the ground is partially frozen. And Flynn sees a squirrel over here, so we're going to visit the squirrel. Oh, squirrel went. All gone. Let's go before it rains. Come on. There he is over here. Well, let's go, bud. Supposed to be a mix of rain and snow or sleet, I don't know. There's another squirrel over there. Come on, bud, let's go. Come. When we went to town yesterday, but while I was going out the drive, I noticed that there was a couple of low spots over here. So when I came back, I grabbed, I guess, 8 buckets of 1 inch minus. I threw it in there to try to fill the low spots, but she needs more. Plus we have water running there now. You can see the raindrops. So we gotta get moving. Trying to get the hat up on my head because it's sitting too low. Yeah, the wife wanted to get out of the house, so we took a run down to Lincoln. Stopped in Walmart, Overshawn. I went to Overshawn and needed some screws, some wood screws. And then Hanford. The bathroom door, the master bath. There were several strip screws in the hinge on the jamb, so it had 3/4 screws. So I picked up number 8 by 1.5, and put those in, replacing the strip 3/4 inch. But it turned out, I think they were stripped because when they routed out The area for the hinge, geez, it's all mud. They went too deep. So the hinge sits, I guess, 1/8 of an inch too deep, which is pulling on the screws all the time. Because as I put the 1.5 inch in, the door was binding. Let's go, bud. I have to go to North Drive. Come on. Flynn, stay. Oh, shoot me. Or somebody. This is going to be wet. Anyway, then I went to check the hinges on the bedroom door, and went to tighten one, and it seemed like it was strep, so I backed it out to try and put a 1.5 inch in, only to find the one I backed out that stripped is 3 inches long. Wondering how many more they screwed up putting the house together. So I left it as is. I didn't have any more 3 inch. I didn't want to back any more out. Anyway, I should have bought diesel in town, but I didn't. Watched a video on YouTube yesterday, Jesse Waters. Apparently his fallout from, I guess, his transcripts, where the 5-hour interview with Biden, where they were asking him about the classified documents, and he would just go off on tangents. One of them was talking about him not being able to drive his Corvette because the Secret Service wouldn't let him. So he would take the Corvette out of the garage and drive up and down the driveway and I guess put it in neutral or push clutch it and race the engine, but he would describe it to Robert Hur that, you know, he said, vroom, 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 vroom. This is while he's being interviewed for violating the law. And another thing he asked was, Biden asked her if he'd seen any risque pictures of his wife while he was going through the documents. There was a third thing, but I don't remember the details. It was something about a guy losing one of his scrotum. Again, this is all while he's being interviewed for breaking the law. It's the reason why, oh, good boy. It's the reason why Hur said he wouldn't prosecute him because the jury would see him as a forgetful old man. Yeah, I'm getting rained on. Doing the dance, bud, huh? Let's go in the house. All right? Good boy. Come on. Flynn. What was the date? April 15th? No, March. Come on. March 15th. Is that the Ides of March? I don't know. Then I got back and saw another thing that a video from years ago that Biden was bragging about him and Bram Thurman being responsible for putting hundreds of thousands of blacks and Latinos in jail with some legislation they put together, mandatory minimum sentence. And he's there bragging that he had been told that the legislation would cause overcrowding in jails, but he didn't care. He's actually bragging about it. So if you're black and you're voting for this guy, realize that he put many blacks in jail. Matter of fact, didn't Trump come on, let's go. I think Trump released a black woman who had been in jail for that offense. Come on. I guess he pardoned her. I'll have to look that up. I remember it was a big deal because her children and grandchildren greeted her as they let her out of prison. Then in the house. What are you looking at? Come on. There's a little slant in the road here. I'm in trouble with walking, holding close. Come on, let's go. We hear the dogs. Let's go. Oh, I know what it was. That video surfaced because of the 2020 Democratic primary run. Somebody had brought up that him and Strom Thurmond did the legislation, and Biden lied about it, saying he was not responsible. But somebody pulled up the video from years earlier where Biden's he's bald in the video because he did get hair plugs, and he's there bragging about him and Strom Thurmond being responsible for legislation and knowing that it was going to overcrowd the prisons because of mandatory minimum sentences. You know, if you're black and you vote for the guy, realize he's responsible for imprisoning maybe your relative, maybe your friend's parents. And how many of those people died in prison in fights and being shanked. Yep. The same guy that didn't want to end segregation because he didn't want his children growing up in a racial jungle. Over here. Don't walk in the mud. Well, I guess the IRS is going to make it. Very short video today. I guess Flynn realized it was going to be raining. I just had to go. Well, I did have a nice chat with my friend Ralph. He may be coming up in a month to bring somebody up with him to see the camp. Well, that's going to wrap it up. Kick the dirt off my feet. Thanks for watching.